Hey guys, it's me, Jess, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what's sold on eBay. I'm just going to do eBay alone because I have quite a few to go through and I want to make this kind of a shorter video. So in this video, I'm just going to share the last 2 weeks. That's pretty much November 1st through November 14th, 15th. And it's just going to be either interesting sales or sales that were higher dollar. For those of you who are new here, hey, I'm Jess. And welcome to my channel. Typically here, I just do what sold videos, tips and tricks videos, and unboxing videos. So if any of that interests you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And at any point you're enjoying this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button so I know that I'm doing something right. Can you do 8? Somebody just asked me on Poshmark if I can do $8. I don't sell things for less than like 15, so that's a no. All right, let's get into it. So the first item I want to share that sold on eBay is this Free People embroidered top. It was like a crushed velvet red. I actually wore it in another video, so you'll have to go back and check that out. I think it's actually my last what sold video, so that's super cool. Anyways, I found this at Goodwill and I paid full price of $4 for this top. And it ended up selling for $49.99. So staying with the red theme, I sold these Earthies comfort shoes. They were actually called Nubuck, and I'm glad they had the name in it because it helped me determine that these were actually a decent pair of shoes. I got these in a thread-up box that I did with my friend Bob Buys. And when I saw these, I was actually like, I don't know about these. I was thinking maybe like $10 to $15. But somebody ended up buying them for $32.50. And if you average out all the shoes that I ended up listing in that thread-up box, I ended up paying $6.42 per pair. So the next item I want to share is one I've never heard of. It's called 22 Maggio, and it was just a fun top. I bought it basically because of the style. It had the snap buttons and it was just like a regular blouse. It probably weighed like 3 ounces. I ended up paying $4 for this at Goodwill. And this is actually from my Goodwill haul that I did with Becky Park. I'll go ahead and link that up above as well because it was a fun time and it was totally fun to hang out with her. But sadly, it was the beginning of this pandemic. And it was just kind of awkward to go out in like public with, you know, masks on and everything. I think the city we were in had just like opened up. And then I was in that awkward phase like, do I give her a hug? Do I not give her a hug? Like, I don't know her. She doesn't know me. I probably look like a weirdo. I was super excited to meet her though. Either way, I bought this for $4 and I ended up selling it for $24.99. So the next item I want to share is this Carhartt hoodie that was men's, and I don't normally sell men's stuff. So it was a larger size, and I know larger sizes do better. This was a 4XL, and I actually got this at a bag sale. So at this bag sale, you pay $8 for a grocery bag full of items. This Carhartt hoodie took up like half the bag. So really, I probably ended up paying $4 for it, but everything in the bag averaged out to $1.20. So I just say it's $1.20. And it sold for $37.77. So the next item I want to share is this beautiful mauve. It's called the Gardenia. It's called that dress, and it was so pretty. So it was a periwinkle color. It was kind of like lace overlay over orange. But the real kicker here is it was brand new with tags. So I found this at Savers, and Savers and Value Village are the same thing, but they are kind of pricey. I typically only go to Savers on their half off days. So right now they're just sending emails to certain people, and then they have those people come in a certain day of the week or weekend and have 50% off, so it's not so crowded. So 50% off sales at Savers used to be insane. When I first started shopping Savers, there used to be a line and it went like all the way around the store, and the store is like huge. So I'm kind of glad those days are over. This dress was marked at $29.99. Half off is like $15 basically. And I ended up selling this for $67.77. And the next item I want to share is this intimately free sequin top that was spaghetti straps. It was really lightweight. It was so pretty though. It was gold. So it was funny because while I was at my parents' house doing some vintage stuff, this lady on eBay had sent me a message asking if the material was itchy, which is a totally valid question. I told her I was out of town for a couple of days and wouldn't be back until a certain time, and at that time I would be able to let her know because I had no idea. She emailed me right back and said, never mind, I don't care. I'm just gonna buy it because I don't want somebody else to. Which I thought was super hilarious, but hey, I love her for it. So this top I actually found at Plato's 90% off sale. And if I average out everything I bought that day, I ended up paying $1 per piece. And I sold this item for $27.77. Next up are some FootJoy golf shoes, and these were Pittsburgh Steelers. They had the Pittsburgh Steelers logo on one side of the shoe, and then a Super Bowl from, I don't really remember, like maybe 37. I don't remember, yeah. So, and that logo was on the other shoe, so it made it kind of unique. And these were just so cool. I ended up trying to get like $70 for these, but I had them for a while and I ended up dropping the price to $49.99. But I got these for free from my brother. We are doing a consignment deal where I split the profit with him 50-50. So yes, again, a sale of $49.99. And the last item I want to share is not necessarily a favorite of mine. So recently I sold a Department 56 Hallows Eve All Saints church. It's like a porcelain church. I'm not the best with hard goods. So when I say I'm not good with hard goods, I just mean I guess I don't look things over well enough. And I've learned my lesson. I hope you guys will look things over as well, learn from my lesson. So I knew Department 56 sold pretty well, and when I saw this, I was super excited. My grandma was actually with me. And again, this was when I was out of town visiting my parents to do the vintage stuff. So I ended up paying $7 for this. And so when I was photographing, I could not get this out of the box. So I was pretty sure it had never been removed from the box. I did not say it was new in box. I did say it was used. I did not notice any flaws except the light kind of had some like peeling to it. And then the remote to like flick on the light was a little bit like crusty. I don't know. I mentioned those two parts, but I did not look the whole figurine over like I should have. So yes, it was my fault. So apparently the tips at the top, there's supposed to be 4. There was only 3. I ended up selling this the next day for $39.99. I was super excited because 1, it sold so fast, and 2, my mom told me not to buy them. So I was gonna be like, yep, I'm gonna put this down. As soon as the person received the item, they proceeded to send me some pretty hateful messages. You can read them right here. I do not have them in front of me, so I'm unable to read them, but I will give you a few minutes. And then 5 seconds later, she wrote me again saying this. So that kind of made me a little bit sad because I am not a bad seller. I don't believe I'm a bad seller. And it just kind of felt like I was being attacked. I did send her a follow-up message telling her politely, please send me some photos, as I don't know if it was damaged by the post office. If it was my fault, then I would fess up and say it was my fault and return her money. I'm not a bad person. Anyways, she ignored my message and opened up a case against me, which is fine, which is what you should do. You should not send messages. You should just open a case. Again, I got the case. I was like, okay, well, please send me some photos. I'll be happy to refund you if I see photos of proof of damage. I waited a whole 24 hours, and then it's something that eats at you, and you're just like, I don't like having something hanging over my head. And then I also have this conspiracy theory that nothing's gonna sell on eBay if I have cases opened against me. I know that's completely wrong, but nothing sold within that last 24 hours. So I was like, just forget it. I'm just gonna refund her. It's probably my fault. So I sent her a full refund. I told her to keep the item. I did not want it back because I actually did pay an extra $10 because the package was oversized. So I ended up paying more. So I didn't want to pay like $40 to have it returned back to me, and probably in worse condition than it was in. Anyways, I learned 2 lessons here. First lesson was you are in customer service, so you might get yelled at and you might not like it, but just take it with a grain of salt and move on. Second lesson, we should all listen to our moms. She told me not to buy it. I still bought it, and look what happened. So all in all, I paid $7. I sold it for $39.99, and after I refunded her, I take a loss of $30, which isn't terrible, but I'd rather have that money. All right, guys, that is it for my what sold on eBay in the last 2 weeks, November 2020. So again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.